So, stringing a bow for bow drill. We will start with this one, which is your factory one you buy on Amazon. I do recommend these kits for starting off, they are brilliant. What you want to make sure is, as you can see, I've got tension on both sides, but that middle one, you want it rolled up. You want to keep it tight. You don't want it to be able to come away any more than that. That's what you want. You want to keep that all the way along. So you might have to adjust these a little bit and tighten these up, but it's pretty much set for you. Just like that. So the next bow is the bow I actually use. It's probably the length of my arm. So if I hold it on my finger, it'll go to my armpit. And the reason I like it that long is because when you connect the string to it, you'll get more rotations on your spindle. And this is how I set this one up. I cut a notch on both ends. I get my paracord. I put a knot on one end. And I slot that in. I've already got the knot on that end. And that will go over there. As you can see, I've got a lot of slack on it. And you want your spindle to kind of be tight enough so you can just lock it in like that. You'll actually feel the flick. And the reason I like this bow, it's not a flexible bow, it's not a straight bow, it has got a slight curve in it. And the reason I use this bow, your paracord will come loose. When that does happen, all I do is apply a bit of pressure here, and that applies enough pressure to grip the spindle. So the next bow is a flexible bow. This is a bit green. It's a green stick. I don't know what it is to be fair. Well, it's quite flexible. Not too flexible, because you want it to be able to spring out, and that's what's going to create the pressure on your spindle to keep your grip. So what I'll do is it's going to curve that way. So I'm going to put my notches on the outside. Just carve a couple of notches. Just deep enough to hold your paracord, not too deep that it's going to snap it. And the same way other end. Get your length of paracord. What you'll do is you'll tie one end onto your notch. Doesn't matter what knot you use as long as it's secure. So here I'll just do a couple of overhand knots. For this one, on the other end, I'll actually flex it. Wrap it around once, hold it. That's going to be too loose, so I want to flex it a bit more. That should be alright. Wrap that around a couple times. Just tie it off. Again, 2 overhand knots. And then what this bow is good for is because it's trying to spring back out when you put your spindle in. When you put your spindle in, it's constantly got the pressure on there. So you'll find your paracord won't tend to stretch as much, but The reason I don't really use these ones is because you have to find the right stick. As you're pumping it, this is going to want to flex as well. So you want to kind of find the happy medium. But that's it. That's how you set up your bows for bow drill. Like I said, this is the one I prefer. These are good for keeping the tension. And the factory ones, they're already set up for you. You've got your herf board there. You've got your herf board there. You've got your spindle and your bearing block, as you can see. Comes with your bearing